Hey guys, welcome to episode 21 of the Pretty Positive Podcast. It is your girl Ronnie, aka Ronisha. I guess it should be Ronisha, aka Ronnie, right? Because Ronnie's my nickname. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know it's been a while since I posted, but I've been meaning to post, and I haven't because I feel like everything's been going crazy. Not crazy, but I just been like doing other stuff. And Easter weekend just passed, which was very quiet, and I want to make an episode about how the holidays have changed since being younger and now. Like, I want to have like a whole episode regarding like, I don't know, all of that. So we'll discuss it one day or another. But welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for listening. Please hit subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And please like this video if you like it and you want to hear more, or if you have any comments, please list the comments below. I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for your support so far. Today's episode, we are touching on why I don't ask for help. So this episode dives into the habit of doing everything on my own, even when I feel overwhelmed. It's about being the strong one, the independent one, the one everyone leans on, but never really asking for anything back. Where this have came from, give me 1 second. All right, I had to pause and come back. I'm sorry, guys. Where I got this mentality from is, I guess, just feeling like asking for help was, I guess, making me feel like I'm not trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? And life is hard, and I feel like we do need help in different areas of it. And, you know, it really takes a lot for me to ask for help, because I feel like, you know, if I can't figure it out, then of course I'm going to, but I feel like I'm going to look for first a solution before just reaching out to help. The difference between being independent and emotionally isolated is basically, you can be independent, do everything on your own, whatever the case may be. But I also sometimes do feel emotionally isolated because I don't want to reach out, and I don't feel like certain people will care, or I don't feel like certain people will try to help me. So, and it's not in like a malicious way. I just feel like everyone has their own stuff going on. So it's like I don't expect people to just jump when I say jump. Now, I do have people in my life that will help me, and, you know, if there's something that I'm not, you know, good at, or something that I just know nothing about, they will put their, you know, 2 cents in, or whatever the case may be, and help me in that case. But I also don't try to go about like out my way to ask for help without trying to search for the solution. There's a stigma around feeling like asking for help is weakness when it's really not. I feel like at some point before growing into the woman I am today, I used to feel very weak when I asked for help, or very, you know, childlike when I asked for help, when that wasn't the case at all. It's just like sometimes you just need help in certain ways. Of course, I'm still not going to go ask for it right away. I'm going to try to figure it out first on my own, or live through it on my own, or whatever the case may be. Unless there's something, like I said, I just absolutely don't get. Being tired of carrying everything alone, but knowing how to not knowing how to open up. I struggle with this. I feel like because I do handle a lot of things, you know, I'm trying to choose my words wisely. I handle a lot of things independently, emotionally. Sometimes it's very hard to express those emotions to people, because I feel like it just is going in one ear and out the other. Or, like I said, everyone has their own stuff going on. So I feel like sometimes my situations are very minor, and they are, and I thank God every day that I don't have any major things that's going on in my life that is causing me any distress, or like, you know, sadness or anything. But I also, there is times where I do feel overwhelmed. I feel tired. I feel overstimulated. I feel trapped and stuck at certain points. And I feel like, it's hard for me to really express that to family. And it's not like I don't think they will support me or be there for me and nothing like that. It's just like I just don't want no one to feel sorry for me. And I'd rather just get over it, because I get over stuff fast. So let's say today I'm down about something, I'm literally over it in 15 minutes. It's literally a talent. It's a talent of mine, and I'm thank God every day that it's a curse and a talent, you know what I mean? That I can get over things really quickly. Kind of scares me sometimes how quickly I can get over stuff. And I really think that all stems around from my mom passing away. I feel like that broke me the most. And I don't know if anything else smaller than death of someone that I closely love could affect me like that. So it's like, that's why I let a lot of things just kind of like, okay, this happened, but like, what am I going to do now to fix it? So yeah. Also, I have to learn how to really just receive without guilt. I'm not used to people being okay. I feel like people, yes, I love when people are super nice to me, and I feel like there is people in my life that's super nice to me. I want to put that on the table. I have a lot of people in my life that have blessed me, that have been there for me, that have, overall just went out their way for me, has helped me in certain ways and areas. So I want to make that very clear. But also, when I start to receive like love and even gifts, let's start with gifts. And this kind of goes back to expecting the bare minimum, and this is why I started to change my mindset of things as well, because I feel like when I received gifts, it was like shocking to me, because I almost felt like, I don't want to say I feel like I didn't deserve anything. I just also felt like, why are you giving me this? What does this mean? And I don't know why I had that mindset ever when people are just trying to make me feel good or make me smile a little bit. I don't know why that made me feel like you're going out your way to think of me, and it made me feel like, oh, now I have to get you something back. Or when that could be not the case. That could just be like, I have done a lot of things for people and gave. I'm a giver, you know what I mean? So it's like, but when I receive stuff, I'm almost like, I don't want to say it's me feeling guilty, but it's almost me feeling like, why me? And I guess that had to go into my worth. And now, since I know my worth and I know what I deserve, I'm accepting those flowers or whatever with a smile. I haven't received flowers, by the way, in a long time. But I'm expecting those flowers. I'm accepting those flowers with a smile. I'm accepting whatever gifts is given to me by, family, friends, coworkers, whoever, any praise, anyone that's saying a compliment to me in the store. I'm taking that and I'm actually making it, a thing. And I appreciate the small stuff. And I'm not no longer taking it as like a, what's going on? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's suspicious. This meme of SpongeBob, like when he walks out his house, like, things are too good right now. You know what I mean? I want to talk about a time when I really needed help but didn't ask, and how it affected me mentally and emotionally and physically. There was a few times I feel like I needed help. I feel like I needed help I always need financially help. I always need some financial help. But no, I feel like I needed help when my mom first passed away. Happened to deal with funeral, getting the funeral together and scrambling through stuff, and financially that was a lot. I don't want to go too deep into it. A lot of people just don't know the full background of that, how stressful that was for me, financially and emotionally. And also I feel like I needed the most help after, I would say, after giving birth to my son. And it wasn't postpartum or anything. So let me explain a little bit more. So I needed help when my mom first passed away. And I do feel like my child's father was there for me when it came to, trying to talk through it, because he's experienced his own deaths, So I feel like he was there to support me mentally. I do feel like my family was there and everything. I just feel like I may have needed to go to therapy. I may have needed more people around me to read Bible scriptures. I feel like I drunk a lot of my pain away. I feel like I could have been reaching out to people more to, I guess, talk about my feelings. But at that moment, I just felt like it was just so much going on, and I was just so hurt, and I was so stressed, and it was so sudden, and it was so it was just all confusing to me, because it's like I was just with my mom like 9 days prior, and I celebrate her birthday, her last birthday with her. Sorry. So it was not the easiest to get through, because it was so unexpected, and it still hurts me, of course, because it's my mother. But I'm healed from like knowing she's not here anymore. Like, I wake up and I'm like, okay, I get it, like, but I think the way that it all occurred and how I had to call to check on my mom, and how I was calling her phone and she wasn't answering. I still have PTSD from this to this day. To this day, of when people don't answer their phones. Because I'm just worried. And I may drive some people crazy, but it's like, I don't know. So I feel like I needed a lot of help. I feel like I should have went to therapy maybe. But God has helped me. My spirituality has helped me as well. And like I said, I did have people around me that talked to me, about their own experiences and lifted me up. But I do feel like I did turn to alcohol around that time frame, and I should have been trying to reach out and get more help. But I was too caught up. And sorry guys, this wasn't supposed to be a crying podcast. This is sensitive to me. And then the other time where I felt like I needed help was after I had my son, and that's because I was going through some things with my child's father, and we were not together, and I wanted my family together, and I didn't understand why it wasn't working out. And it is what it is, of course. We just were both going through our own things in life, and I always told myself, like, if I have a kid, I want to be with I want that man to be my husband, So I felt like at that time I was going through a lot, and I didn't ask for any advice. I kind of just handled things on my own and try to push through it. And while dealing with a newborn baby, while still healing from my mom passing away. So I was like, I kind of isolated myself during that time without trying to get help. And I feel like it did take a toll on me mentally. It didn't bring me back to depression or anything, but it definitely made me feel like a loner. And I think that's why I'm kind of the way I am now, where I'm already introverted, so I don't like to be around a bunch of people anyway. But I feel like sometimes I hide my emotions to protect myself from being disappointed. This is like therapy. And like I said, the people that have helped me just from the kindness of their heart. I really don't ask for help much. Or sometimes I always feel like God will put them in my life because he knows that I can't do it on my own. Even with like my job. Sorry. Like, I quit my job after I had my son. I quit a job I was with for 5 years. I was making really good money. And these are happy tears now, guys, by the way. I quit my job right after having a kid, and it was scary. It was the scariest thing I ever did. One of the scariest, excuse me. Because I had a newborn. Of course, his father was in his life, but I didn't know like what I was gonna do. So I had, of course, savings, thank God. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna take my savings. I'm gonna live off of this for at least a month. That's all I'm gonna give myself, because I'm not giving myself anymore. And I started just doing just applications. I didn't care if it was in the same to be the same type of line of business. I didn't care. Like, I was just like, whatever. I just need to find something. I have this newborn. Like, I can't. And I was blessed enough to find Michelle, who's now my manager, and she hired me, and I already had a license in, insurance. So I came with a license. I came with the background already. And she doesn't know how much of a blessing and how much of help she has been for me. I don't take that for granted. I don't, because at a time I needed that help, and I didn't know how to ask for it. I didn't know where to get it from, and God put her into my life, and she called me back, and I had the interview, and it went great. And I have such a great flexible schedule that works with my son. Jobs don't give you that, and I'm just so blessed. And I never take that for granted. The help that I do get, I don't take for granted, And like I said, sometimes it doesn't come, I don't come out and say that I need this help. It's like, it just happens, And I'm thankful, and I'm learning how to use my voice more to ask for help. And I am, making sure, like, if I need time for myself or whatever case may be, I'm asking now my grandma, can you take Messiah? Or I'm asking, Messiah's father, hey, like, I'm kind of a little bit overwhelmed today, or whatever the case may be, or I need to go somewhere. Like, and his dad is great. He takes him, and I want to make that very clear that his dad is in his life 24/7. He's in his life, okay? But like I said, if it's a day that I usually have him or whatever, and I'm like, I need you to do this, he, is able to work with me in certain ways.
So I am no longer afraid to ask for it. It's because I used to expect people not to want to help me. And I don't know why I felt that way. So yeah, you can still be strong and be supported. You can still be strong and be supported. You don't have to handle everything by yourself. Life is not easy right now, especially with everything that's going on. That's why I love my grandparents for giving me everything they've gave me. Even my brother being there, seeing him being strong. I'm sorry. This was not supposed to be a crying episode, but seeing my brother be strong, he doesn't know how much he helps me in that way, because he shows me that I can still be strong. I'm not sad, guys, and I want to make that clear. I'm not sad. It's happy tears. It's just like amazing of all the help that I say I don't like asking for just comes. I'm grateful. So I have gotten better with asking for help because I know that I deserve certain things, and I know there's people out there that are willing to help me, and I know there is people that know more than I do, and I'm pretty sure I've helped a few people. I have people call me all the time for advice, or my brother comes to me about stuff, and my grandma comes to me about stuff, and she's older. I have older people always asking me for advice, so I am very grateful. And even the help that I don't ask for out loud, I'm grateful for it because I needed it. And even you guys listening to my podcast, it's helping me in a way because, like I said, it's me getting my voice out there. It's me trying to spread positivity. It's me trying to, do something I love to do. And every view helps me in a way. But yes, guys. So yes, I don't ask for help. But guess what? We're working that out. We're getting better every day. Even when I'm tired, even when I'm overwhelmed, even when I'm slightly struggling, I try to figure it out first. And if I really need to, I try to get help. But like I said, sometimes God be like, girl, here. Here, girl. Because I'm going to put this person in your life. I'm going to put this in your life right now. Here. So I'm really accepting the help now. So thank you guys so much for listening. I'm sorry this turned into a crying fest. It's not supposed to. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Happy Easter. Well, Easter was yesterday, but happy belated Easter. I hope everyone had a great day. God bless you. If someone said love don't make the world go round, they're lying. Have a great day. Happy Monday. Bye.